Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing interview question and answers for Microsoft Azure Database Administrator Associate DP-300. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. You can download the complete list of question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. The question is, what are the benefits of using Azure SQL database managed instance over traditional SQL server on Azure virtual machines? Your answer should be Azure SQL database managed instance offers several benefits over traditional SQL server on Azure virtual machines. The first one is managed service. Managed instance is a fully managed service eliminating the need for infrastructure management, patching and maintenance tasks. The second one is automatic updates. Microsoft automatically applies updates and patches to managed instances, ensuring that the database is always up to date with the latest security fixes and enhancements. The third one is high availability. Managed instance provides built-in high availability with automatic failover, ensuring business continuity and minimizing downtime in case of hardware or software failures. The fourth one is scalability. Managed instance offers seamless scalability with adjustable compute and storage resources, allows you to scale up or down based on workload's demands without disruption. And the fifth one is compatibility. Managed instance provides 100% compatibility with on-premise SQL Server, allowing you to lift and shift existing applications of the clouds with minimal changes. Our next question is, how do you monitor troubleshoot performance issues in Azure SQL database? Your answer should be, to monitor and troubleshoot performance issues in Azure SQL database, you can, the first one is use dynamic management views DMVS. Query DMVS to gather information about database performance, query execution plans, resource utilization and wait statistics. The second one is enable query storage. Use query store to capture query performance metrics, identify regressions and force query plans. The third one is leverage Azure Monitor. Utilize Azure Monitor to track database metrics, set up alerts for performance thresholds and analyze performance trends over time. The next one is implement performance tuning. Optimize query performance by analyzing execution plans, creating appropriate indexes and tuning database configuration settings. And the last one is use intelligent performance. Enable intelligent performance features such as automatic tuning and automatic indexing to automate performance optimizations and improve query performance. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe to our channel. Our next question is, how do you configure Azure SQL database for high availability and disaster recovery? Your answer should be, to configure Azure SQL database for high availability and disaster recovery, first one is geo-replication. Set up geo-replication to replicate the database and to secondary regions for disaster recovery purposes. Configure failover policies and monitor replication health to ensure data consistency. Automatic failover groups. Create automatic failover groups to enable automatic failover between primary and secondary databases in case of regional outages or failure. The third one is zone redundant configuration. Configure the database for zone redundancy to distribute replicas across different availability zones within the same region, providing additional resiliency against zone level failures. And the last one is point in time restore. Enable point in time restore the database to a specific point in time within the retention period, allowing you to recover from data loss or corruption incidents. If you are preparing for any Microsoft based certification, you can download the complete list of valid, tried, tested, current and updated question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Wishing you all the very best. Thank you. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing interview question and answers for Microsoft Azure Database Administrator Associate DP-300. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. You can download the complete list of question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. Our question is, how do you configure geo-replication for Azure SQL database and what are its benefits? Your answer should be, to configure geo-replication for Azure SQL database, first one is enable geo-replication. In the Azure portal, navigate to the primary database settings, select geo-replication and choose the target region for replication. Second one is configure failover. Specify whether automatic failover is enabled and set the failover policy based on your business requirements. Third one is monitor replication. Use Azure Monitor to track the replication status and ensure data consistency between the primary and secondary databases. Benefits of geo-replication includes, first one is high availability. Ensure business continuity by providing a standby database in different geographic regions, minimizing downtime in case of regional outages. Second one is disaster recovery. Facilitates disaster recovery by enabling failover to the secondary database in the event of a primary region failure. And the third one is read-only access. Allows offloading read-only workloads for the secondary database, improving performance and scalability for distributed applications. Our next question is, what is Azure SQL Database Managed Instance? When would you choose it over Azure SQL Database? Your answer should be, Azure SQL Database Managed Instance is a fully managed SQL Server instance hosted in the Azure cloud. It offers near 100% compatibility with on-premise SQL Server and is suitable for scenarios requiring lift and shift migrations. Managed instances allows migrating existing SQL Server applications to Azure with minimal changes, preserving compatibility and functionality. Second, full SQL Server features. It supports SQL Server features such as SQL Agent, cross-database queries, CLR, service broker and linked servers, which are not available in Azure SQL Database. VNet integration. Managed instance provide network isolation and VNet integration, allowing secure communication with on-premise resources and compliance with regulatory requirements. Our next question is, how does Azure SQL database ensure data security and compliance? Your answer should be, Azure SQL database employs various security features to protect data from ensure compliance. Encryption. Transparent data encryption (TDE) encrypts data at rest while always encrypted protects sensitive data at the column level. Transport Security Layer Security (TLS) encrypts data in transit. Authentication and authorization. Azure AD integration enables centralized identity management and role-based access control (RBAC). Multi-factor authentication (MFA) enhances security by requiring additional verification steps. Auditing and monitoring. Auditing task database activity and write audits logs to Azure Monitor for compliance auditing and security analysis. Threat detection alert administrators to potential security vulnerabilities and anomalous activities. Compliance certifications. Azure SQL database complies with various industry standards and regulations, including GDPR, HIPAA, SOC, and ISO. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. If you are preparing for any Microsoft-based certification, you can download the complete list of valid, tried, tested, current, and updated question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Wishing you all the very best. Thank you. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing interview question and answers for Microsoft Azure Database Administrator Associate DP-300. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. You can download the complete list of question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. The question is, what is the difference between horizontal and vertical scaling in Azure SQL database? Your answer should be, horizontal scaling out, involves distributing database workload across multiple replicas or instances, typically to improve performance and scalability. Azure SQL database supports horizontal scaling through features like elastic pools and read scale replicas. Vertical scaling up-down, involves adjusting the compute and memory resources allocated to a single database instance. Azure SQL database supports vertical scaling by allowing you to change the service tier, example, basic, standard, premium, and performance level, example, DTUS, vCores of the database to meet changing workload demands. Our next question is, how do you configure Azure SQL database auditing and threat detection? Your answer should be, Azure SQL database auditing. Configure auditing policies to track database events such as login attempts, database modification, and data access, and write audit logs to Azure Storage or Azure Log Analytics for analysis and compliance reporting. Azure SQL database threat protection. Enable Threat detection to monitor database actively and identify potential security vulnerabilities such as SQL injection attacks, anomalous access patterns, and data exfiltration attempts. Threat detection alerts administrators to suspicious activities and provides recommendations for remediation. Our next question is, explain the concept of Azure SQL database firewall rules and how they are configured. Your answer should be, Azure SQL database firewall rules control access to the database by specifying IP addresses or IP ranges from which connections are allowed or denied. Key points includes configuration. Firewall rules can be configured at the server level in the Azure portal, allowing you to specify allowed IP addresses or IP ranges. The second one is dynamic IP rules. Azure SQL database supports dynamic IP rules which allow connections from Azure services or resources within the same Azure region without specifying explicit IP addresses. Integration with virtual networks. You can configure firewall rules to allow access from specific Azure virtual networks (VNets), providing network level security and isolation from database connections. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe to our channel. If you are preparing for any Microsoft-based certification, you can download the complete list of valid, tried, tested, current and updated question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Wishing you all the very best. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing interview question and answers for Microsoft Azure Database Administrator Associate DP-300. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. You can download the complete list of question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. The question is, what is Azure SQL Database Managed Identity and how it is used for authentication? Your answer should be, Azure SQL Database Managed Identity allows you to securely authenticate to Azure SQL database without using passwords or other credentials. Managed Identity is a feature of Azure Active Directory Azure AD that provides an identity for applications and services running in Azure. Key points include service principal. Managed identity creates a service principal in Azure AD which represents the application or service using Azure SQL database. Role-based access control (RBAC). You can assign roles and permissions to the managed identity using RBAC controlling access to Azure SQL database resources based on identity's permission. Authentication. Managed identity can be used to authenticate to Azure SQL database using Azure AD authentication, providing a secure and seamless authentication mechanism without the need for explicit credentials. Our next question is, how does Azure SQL database handle automated patching and maintenance? Your answer should be, Azure SQL database automatically applies patches and updates to ensure that the database service is always up to date with the latest security fixes and enhancements. Key points include The first one is automatic patching. Microsoft manages the underlying infrastructure and applies patches and updates to Azure SQL database without disrupting service availability. Second one is maintenance windows. Azure SQL database performs maintenance tasks such as applying updates during predefined maintenance windows to minimize impact on database operation. The third one is service health monitoring. Azure monitors the health of the database service and ensures that patches and updates are applied in a timely manner to maintain service availability and security. And the fourth one is rolling updates. Azure SQL database use rolling upgrades to apply upgrades to database instances in a phased manner, ensuring high availability and minimizing downtime during maintenance operations. Our next question is, how is Azure SQL database business continuity feature and how does it ensure data availability? Your answer should be Azure SQL database business continuity feature includes the first one is automatic backup. Azure SQL database automatically performs backup to ensure data can be restored in case of data loss or corruption. These backups are retained for a specified period, allowing point-in-time restores. The second one is point-in-time restore. Azure SQL database allows you to restore the database to a point within the retention period, providing granular recovery options. The third one is geo-replication. Geo-replication enables you to replicate the database to a secondary region for disaster recovery process, ensuring business continuity in case of regional outage or disaster. And the last one is automatic failover. With automatic failover groups, Azure SQL database can automatically fail over to the secondary database in case of regional outage, minimizing downtime and ensuring data availability. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe to our channel. If you are preparing for any Microsoft-based certification, you can download the complete list of valid, tried, tested, current and updated question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Wishing you all the very best. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing interview question and answers for Microsoft Azure Database Administrator Associate DP-300. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. You can download the complete list of question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. Our question is, what are the security features available in Azure SQL database? Your answer should be, Azure SQL database provides multiple layers of security to protect data. Advanced Threat Protection (ATP) monitors for suspicious activities and vulnerabilities, alerting administrators to potential threats. Transparent Data Encryption (TDE) encrypts data at rest to protect it from unauthorized access. Always encrypted ensures sensitive data is encrypted during both storage and processing, with keys managed by the application. Azure Active Directory Integration provides centralized identity management and single sign-on capabilities. Dynamic data masking limits exposure of sensitive data by masking it to non-privileged users. Firewall rules and virtual network service endpoints restrict access to the database to specific IP addresses and virtual networks. Auditing tracks database events and writes them to an audit log, helping with regulatory compliance and security monitoring. Our next question is, explain the process of performing backup and restore in Azure SQL database. Your answer should be, in Azure SQL database, backups are automatically handled by the service. Automated backups. Azure SQL database automatically performs full backups weekly, differential backups hourly, and transaction log backups every 5 to 10 minutes. Point in time restore allows restoring the database to any point in time within the retention period, up to 35 days for standard and premium tiers. Long-term retention. You can configure long-term backup retention for up to 10 years of compliance purposes. Restore operations. To restore a database, you can use the Azure portal, PowerShell, or Azure CLI. This process involves selecting the desired restore point and creating a new database or overwriting an existing one. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Our next question is, what is Azure Data Sync and how can it be used? Your answer should be, Azure Data Sync is a service that enables synchronization of data across multiple Azure SQL databases and on-premise SQL Server databases. It can be used to synchronize data, keep data consistent across different databases in different regions or on-premises and cloud environments. Hybrid scenarios enable hybrid cloud setups where on-premises and cloud databases need to share and sync data. Data distribution distribute data across various geographic locations and improve data locality and performance for users. Bidirectional sync support bidirectional synchronization, allowing changes in any database to be propagated to all other databases in the sync group. Our next question is, how do you create and manage Azure SQL database elastic pools? Your answer should be, Azure Database Elastic Pool allow you to manage and scale multiple databases with varying unpredictable usage pattern. To configure and manage Elastic Pool, create an Elastic Pool. Navigate to the Azure portal, select Create a source and search for SQL Elastic Pool. Choose your subscription resource group and specify the details such as pool name, server, and compute tier. Configure the pool size in terms of the DTU or vCovers and set the storage limit. Add databases to the pool. Once the pool is created, go to the pool setting and select Add Database. Choose existing databases to create new ones to be the part of the pool. Configure pool settings. Adjust the minimum maximum DTU SV codes for individual databases within the pool and ensure fair resource allocation. Monitor the performance and adjust the pool size as needed using the Azure portal, PowerShell, or CLI. Monitoring and scaling. Use Azure Monitor and SQL Insights to track the performance and usage of the pool. Scale the pool up or down based on the monitored performance and usage patterns. If you are preparing for any Microsoft-based certification, you can download the complete list of valid, tried, tested current and updated question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Wishing you all the very best. Thank you. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing interview question and answers for Microsoft Azure Database Administrator Associate DP-300. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. You can download the complete list of questions and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. The question is, how does Azure SQL database handle automated backups and what are the retention policies? Your answer should be, Azure SQL database automatically performs full backups weekly, differential backups every few hours and log backups every few minutes. Key points include retention period. By default, backups are retained for 7 days for basic and standard tiers and 35 days for premium tiers. You can configure long-term retention for up to 10 years for compliance purposes. Point-in-time restore. Azure SQL database allows you to restore the database to any point within the retention period, providing granular recovery options in case of data loss or corruption. Our next question is, what are the differences between Azure SQL Database and Azure SQL Data Warehouse, Synapse Analytics? Your answer should be Azure SQL Database, a fully managed relational database for building and deploying cloud-based application, optimized for OLTP, online transaction processing workloads with low latency transaction processing and high availability, suitable for traditional relational database scenarios such as web application, line of business applications, and SaaS solution. Azure SQL Data Warehouse, Synapse Analytics, an analytics platform optimized for handling large volumes of data and complex analytical queries. Uses a distributed architecture with massively parallel processing (MPP) to process and analyze data across multiple nodes. Ideal for data warehousing, business intelligence, and data analytics scenarios that require processing large data sets and running complex queries. Our next question is, how can you automate Azure SQL database management tasks using Azure Automation and PowerShell? Your answer should be, you can automate Azure SQL database management tasks using Azure Automation and PowerShell by creating runbooks. Write PowerShell script or workflows to perform tasks such as database provisioning, configuration, backup, restore, and performance optimization. The second one is scheduling tasks. Use Azure Automation to schedule the execution of runbooks at predefined intervals or in response to specific triggers such as database events or performance thresholds. And the third one is integration with Azure SQL database. Utilize Azure Automation's integration with Azure SQL database to authenticate and execute SQL commands against the database, automate administration tasks, and enforce compliance policies. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. If you are preparing for any Microsoft-based certification, you can download the complete list of valid, tried, tested, current and updated question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Wishing you all the very best. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing interview question and answers for Microsoft Azure Database Administrator Associate DP-300. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. You can download the complete list of question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. The question is, how does Azure SQL database handle data at rest and data in transit encryption? Your answer should be data at rest encryption. Azure SQL database offers transparent data encryption (TDE) which encrypts data and log files on disk to protect against unauthorized access. TDE encrypts the entire database including backups without requiring any changes to the application. The second one is data in transit encryption. Azure SQL database uses transport layer security (TLS) to encrypt data transmitted between the database client and server. TLS ensures that data exchange between the application and Azure SQL database is secure and protected from interception and events dropping. Our next question is, what are the benefits of using Azure SQL database for modern cloud applications? Your answer should be managed service. Azure SQL database is a fully managed service that eliminates the need for infrastructure management, patching and maintenance tasks, allowing developers to focus on building and deploying applications. The second one is scalability. Azure SQL database offers seamless scalability with adjustable compute and storage resources, enabling you to scale up or down based on workload demands without disruption. High availability. Azure SQL database provides built-in high availability with automatic failover and geo-replication, ensuring business continuity and minimizing downtime in case of hardware or software failures. Security. Azure SQL database offers robust security features include encryption, authentication, authorization, and threat detection to protect data from unauthorized access, data breaches, and security threats. Integration. Azure SQL database integrates seamlessly with other Azure services and tools such as Azure Active Directory, Azure Monitor, Azure Key Vault, and Azure DevOps, enabling you to build, deploy, and manage modern cloud applications with ease. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Our next question is, how do you automate database deployment and configuration management in Azure SQL database? Your answer should be, to automate database deployment and configuration management in Azure SQL database, you can use Azure Resource Manager (ARM) templates. Define infrastructure as code using ARM templates to provision and configure Azure SQL database resources, including servers, databases, firewall rules, and resource groups. The second one is Azure DevOps pipelines. Set up CI/CD pipelines using Azure DevOps to automate database deployment, version control, testing, and release management processes. The third one is Azure CLI PowerShell scripts. Use Azure CLI or PowerShell scripts to automate common database management tasks such as database provisioning, configuration, backup, restore, and monitoring. And the last one is Azure Automation. Leverage Azure Automation to schedule and automate routine database maintenance tasks such as index optimization, statistics updates, and data purging. If you are preparing for any Microsoft-based certification, you can download the complete list of valid, tried, tested, current, and updated question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Wishing you all the very best. Thank you. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing interview question and answers for Microsoft Azure Database Administrator Associate DP-300. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. You can download the complete list of question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. The question is, how do you configure and monitor Azure SQL database performance metrics? Your answer should be, to configure and monitor Azure SQL database performance metrics, you can Azure Monitor. Use Azure Monitor to collect, analyze and visualize performance metrics using CPU usage, memory utilization, storage latency, query performance and resource consumption. The second one is Query Performance Insight. Use Query Performance Insights to identify and analyze top resource consuming queries including CPU memory and I/O usage and optimize query performance. The third one is Dynamic Management Views, DMVs. Query DMVs to gather information about database performance, query execution plans, resource utilization, wait statistics, and database health. And the fifth one is Automatic Tuning. Enable automatic tuning to automate performance optimization tasks such as index management, query plan analysis, and performance tuning based on machine learning algorithms and historical workload data. Our next question is, what are different authentication methods supported by Azure SQL Database? Your answer should be, Azure SQL Database supports the following authentication method. First one is SQL authentication. Users authenticate using the username and password stored in the Azure SQL database. This method is suitable for applications and clients that do not support Azure AD authentication. The second one is Azure Active Directory. Azure AD authentication. Users authenticate using their Azure AD credentials. Azure AD authentication provides centralized identity management, single sign-on SSO, and integration with Azure AD features like multi-factor authentication, MFA, and conditional access. Our next question is, what are the benefits of using Azure SQL Database Managed Instance over traditional SQL Server on premises? Your answer should be, Azure SQL Database Managed instance provides several benefits over traditional SQL Server on-premises. Managed service. Managed instance is a fully managed service that eliminates the need for infrastructure management, patching, and maintenance tasks, reducing operational overhead and freeing up IT resources. Scalability. Managed instances offer seamless scalability with adjustable compute and storage resources, allowing up to scale up or down based on workloads demands without disruption. High availability. Managed instance provides built-in high availability with automatic failover and geo-replication, ensuring business continuity and minimizing downtime in case of hardware-software failures. Security. Managed instances offers robust security features including encryption, authentication, authorization, and threat detection to protect data from unauthorized access, data breaches, and security threats. And the last one is compatibility. Managed instance provides 100% compatibility with on-premise SQL servers, allowing you to lift and shift existing applications to the clouds with minimal changes and preserving compatibility. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. If you are preparing for any Microsoft-based certification, you can download the complete list of valid, tried, tested, current, and updated question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Wishing you all the very best. Thank you. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing interview question and answers for Microsoft Azure Database Administrator Associate DP-300. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. You can download the complete list of question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. The question is, how do you monitor and optimize query performance in Azure SQL database? Your answer should be to monitor and optimize query performance in Azure SQL database. First one is Query Performance Insight. Use Query Performance Insight to identify and analyze top resource consuming queries, including CPU memory and I/O usage. Second, automatic tuning. Enable automatic tuning, which provides performance recommendations and automatically applies tuning actions such as creating missing indexes or fixing plan regressions. Third one, index management. Regularly review and optimize indexes to improve query performance. Consider using the database engine, tuning administrator DTA or the index advisor in Azure SQL Analytics. Fourth one, execution plans. Analyze query execution plans to identify inefficiencies and optimize query performance using techniques such as index hints, query rewriting, and restructuring. The fifth one is Azure Monitor. Utilize Azure Monitor to track database performance metrics, set up alerts for performance thresholds, and proactively address performance issues. Our next question is, explain the concept of Azure SQL Database geo-replication and its use cases. Your answer should be, Azure SQL Database geo-replications allows you to create readable secondary database in different geographic regions for disaster recovery and read-only workload distribution. Key points includes disaster recovery. Geo-replication ensures business continuity by providing a standby database in different regions, minimizing downtime in case of regional outage or disaster. Second one is read-only workloads. Secondary database can be used for offloading read-only workloads such as reporting and analytics without impacting the primary database performance. The third one is manual failover. In the event of a primary region failure, you can manually fail over to the secondary database to resume operations with minimal downtime. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe to our channel. Our next question is, what are Azure SQL Database Transparent Data Encryption (TDE) and Always Encrypted, and how do they differ? Your answer should be Transparent Data Encryption (TDE) encrypts the entire database including data files, log files and backups at rest. It helps to protect data from unauthorized access in case of theft or unauthorized access to storage media. Second one is always encrypted. Always encrypted encrypts sensitive data columns at the application level, ensuring that data is encrypted both at rest and in transit between the application and the database. Encryption keys are managed by the application, preventing the database service from accessing plain text data. If you are preparing for any Microsoft-based certification, you can download the complete list of valid, tried, tested, current, and updated question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Wishing you all the very best. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing interview question and answers for Microsoft Azure Database Administrator Associate DP-300. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. You can download the complete list of question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. The question is, what are the different deployment options for Azure SQL database? When would you choose each option? Your answer should be, Azure SQL database offers several deployment options including single database, suitable for individual databases with independent life cycle, resource requirements and isolation requirements. Ideal for modern cloud applications, SaaS solutions and development test environments. Second one is Elastic Pool. Ideal for managing multiple databases with varying and unpredictable workload. Elastic Pool allows you to share resources across databases, optimize resource utilization and reduce cost. Managed Instance offer 100% compatibility with on-premise SQL Server and provides a fully managed SQL Server instance in the cloud, suitable for migrating existing SQL Server applications to Azure with minimal changes and preserving compatibility. Our next question is, what is the role of Azure Key Vault in Azure SQL database security? Your answer should be, Azure Key Vault helps to safeguard cryptographic keys and secrets used by cloud applications and services, including Azure SQL database. Key Vault provides a secure repository for storing and managing keys certificates, connection strings, and other sensitive information. In the context of Azure SQL database security, Key Vault can be used for storing and managing encryption keys used for transparent data encryption (TDE) and always encrypted. Second, storing database connection strings, authentication tokens, and other sensitive configuration settings. And the third one is integration with Azure SQL database to securely access and manage keys and secrets without exposing them directly in application code or database configurations. Our next question is, what is Azure SQL Database Hyperscale and how does it address scalability challenges? Your answer should be, Azure SQL Database Hyperscale is a service tier designed to address the scalability limitation of traditional relational databases. Key features include, the first one is scalable storage. Hyperscale can automatically scale storage up to 100 TB, allowing databases to grow without being restricted or storage limits. The second one is compute resources. Hyperscale separates compute and storage, allowing compute resources to scale independently of storage, which improves performance for heavy workloads. The third one is backup restore. Hyperscale provides instant backups and fast restore times, ensuring high availability and disaster recovery. The fourth one is data rehydration. It automatically optimizes data storage by tiering hot and cold data, reducing cost and improving performance. Our next question is, how do you handle schema changes and data migrations in Azure SQL database? Your answer should be, to handle schema changes and data migrations in Azure SQL database. Schema changes use tools like SQL Server Management Studio (SSMS), Azure Data Studio, or SQL scripts to make schema changes, such as adding or modifying tables, columns, indexes, or constraints. Data migrations use tools like Azure Data Migration Service (DMS), Data Migration Assistant (DMA), or SQL Server Integration Services (SSIS) to migrate data between on-premise databases and Azure SQL database or between different Azure SQL database instances. Transactionally consistent migrations ensure that schema changes and data migrations are performed in transactionally consistent manner to avoid data loss or corruption. Consider using transactional replication or bulk copy (BCP) for large-scale data migrations. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe to our channel. If you are preparing for any Microsoft-based certification, you can download the complete list of valid, tried, tested, current and updated questions and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Wishing you all the very best. Thank you. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing interview question and answers for Microsoft Azure Database Administrator Associate DP-300. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe to our channel. You can download the complete list of question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. The question is, what is Azure SQL database and how does it differ from SQL Server? Your answer should be, Azure SQL database is a fully managed relational database service provided by Microsoft on the Azure cloud platform. Unlike SQL Server, which is an on-premise database solution, Azure SQL Database offers a platform as a service PaaS model which includes built-in high availability, automated backups and scalability without the need for hardware management. It allows seamless integration with other Azure services and provides advanced features such as threat detection, data encryption, and automated performance tuning. Our next question is, how can you achieve high availability in Azure SQL database? Your answer should be, Azure SQL database provides high availability through the following mechanism. Geo-replication. It allows creating readable replicas of the database in different geographic regions, ensuring data redundancy and availability during regional outages. Failover groups. These are used to configure automatic failover and replication of databases across multiple regions. Zone redundant configuration. For premium and business critical tiers, this distributes the database replicas across different availability zones within the same region, providing protection against zone-level failures. Built-in high availability with automatic backups, point-in-time restore, and high availability architecture that includes multiple replicas. Azure SQL database ensures continuous availability and minimal downtime. Our next question is, what are the managed instances in Azure SQL database? When would you use them? Your answer should be, managed instances in Azure SQL database offers a fully managed SQL Server instance that combines the best feature of SQL Server with the benefits of a managed service. Managed instances provides near 100% compatibility with the on-premise SQL Server, allowing easy lift and shift migrations to Azure with minimal changes to applications. They are ideal for scenarios requiring seamless migration of existing SQL Server applications with minimal changes, full SQL Server capabilities including SQL Agent, CLR, Service Broker, and cross-database queries. VNet integration for enhanced security and isolation. Our next question is, how do you monitor and optimize the performance of an Azure SQL database? Your answer should be, monitoring and optimizing the performance of an Azure SQL database can be done using several tools and techniques. Azure SQL Analytics provides a comprehensive view of database performance, including CPU usage, memory consumption, and query performance. Query Performance Insight identifies long-running and resource-intensive queries, allowing for query tuning and indexing improvements. Automatic tuning enables automatic plan correction and index recommendations to optimize performance without manual intervention. Azure Monitor collects and analyzes telemetry data, providing insights into database performance and alert for potential issues. Performance recommendations offers insights and actionable recommendations based on database performance telemetry. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe to our channel. If you are preparing for any Microsoft-based certification, you can download the complete list of current, valid, tried and tested question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Wishing you all the very best. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing interview question and answers for Microsoft Azure Database Administrator Associate DP-300. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. You can download the complete list of question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. The question is, explain the difference between Azure SQL Database and Azure SQL Managed Instance. Your answer should be Azure SQL Database and Azure SQL Managed Instance are both managed database services on the Azure platform, but they cater to different needs. Azure SQL Database, a single database or elastic pool managed by Azure, designed for modern cloud applications that require high availability, scalability, and built-in intelligence. Offers serverless and hyperscale tiers for dynamic workloads. Does not support some SQL Server features like SQL Server Agent, cross-database queries, and linked servers. Azure SQL Managed Instance, a fully managed instance for SQL Server in a cloud, providing near 100% compatibility with on-premise SQL Server. Ideal for lifting and shifting existing SQL Server applications with minimal changes. Support SQL Server Agent, cross-database queries, linked servers and CLR. Provides VNet integration for enhanced security and network isolation. Our next question is, what is the role of Azure Active Directory, Azure AD in managing access to Azure SQL database? Your answer should be Azure Active Directory, Azure AD plays a crucial role in managing access and identity for Azure SQL database. Centralized identity management. Azure AD allows centralized management for user identity, enabling single sign-on SSO and simplifying access control. Role-based access control RBAC. Administrators can assign roles and permissions to users and group of Azure AD, controlling access to the database based on job roles and responsibilities. Multi-factor authentication MFA enhances security by requiring multiple forms of verification before granting access to the database. Conditional access policies define and enforce policies based on user location, device status, and risk level, ensuring secure access to the database. Auditing and monitoring track user activities and login attempts through Azure AD logs, helping with compliance and security monitoring. Our next question is, how can you implement data encryption in Azure SQL database? Your answer should be, data encryption in Azure SQL database can be implemented using several methods. Transparent data encryption TDE automatically encrypts the database, associated backups, and transaction logs without requiring changes to the application. TDE uses certificates stored in the master database. Always encrypted. Protect sensitive data such as credit cards, numbers, or social security numbers by encrypting data at rest and in transit. Encryption keys are managed by the application, ensuring that data remains encrypted throughout its life cycle. Column level encryption encrypts specific columns in the table using symmetric keys and certificates. This method requires application changes and handle encryption and decryption. Dynamic data masking limits sensitive data exposure by masking it to non-privileged users. While not in form of encryption, it helps to protect data from unauthorized access. Transport Layer Security (TLS) ensures that data transmitted between the database and applications is encrypted using SSL TLS protocols. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe to our channel. If you are preparing for any Microsoft based certification, you can download the complete list of valid, tried, tested, current and updated question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Wishing you all the very best. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing interview question and answers for Microsoft Azure Database Administrator Associate DP-300. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. You can download the complete list of question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. The question is, what are the steps to migrate an on-premise SQL Server database to Azure SQL database? Your answer should be, migrating an on-premise SQL Server database to Azure SQL database involves the following steps. Assessment. Use the Data Migration Assistant DMA to access the on-premise database for compatibility issues and performance recommendations. Preparation. Resolve any compatibility issues identified by DMA. Ensure that the source database is ready for migration by performing necessary schema and data cleanups. Migration. Use the Azure Database Migration Service DMS for a seamless migration. Configure the DMS report, specify the source and target databases, and start the migration process. Alternatively, use backups and restore methods. SQL Server Management Studio SSMS tools for the export import feature in Azure. Validation. After migration, validate the data and application functionality by running tests and comparing results with the on-premise database. Ensure that all security settings such as logins and firewall rules are correctly configured in the Azure SQL database. Optimization. Monitor the performance of the Azure SQL database and make necessary adjustments to optimize performance such as indexing, query tuning, and scaling resources. Cut over. Cut over. Once validation and optimization are complete, cut over to the Azure SQL database by redirecting application connections to the new database. Our next question is, what is Azure SQL Database Hyperscale and how does it differ from other service tiers? Your answer should be, Azure SQL Database Hyperscale is a service tier designed to address the scalability limitations of traditional relational databases. Key features include scalability. Hyperscale can automatically scale storage up to 100 TB, allowing database to grow without being restricted by storage limits. Performance. It separates compute and storage, allowing compute resources to scale independently of storage, which improves performance for heavy workloads. Backups and restore. Hyperscale provides instant backups and fast restore times, ensuring high availability and disaster recovery. Data rehydration. It automatically optimizes data storage by tiering hot and cold data, reducing cost and improving performance. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe to our channel. If you are preparing for any Microsoft based certification, you can download the complete list of valid, tried, tested, current and updated question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Wishing you all the very best. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing interview question and answers for Microsoft Azure Database Administrator Associate DP-300. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. You can download the complete list of question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. The question is, how do you configure Azure SQL database auditing for compliance and security? Your answer should be, to configure Azure SQL database auditing for compliance and security, you can enable auditing. Enable auditing at the database level to track database events such as logins, database modifications and data access. Choose whether to audit to Azure Storage or Azure Log Analytics. Defined audit specification. Define audit specification to specify which database events to audit and write actions to capture such as read, write or delete operations. Our next question is monitor audit logs. Monitor audit logs using Azure Monitor, Azure Security Center or third-party SIEM solutions to analyze database activity, detect security threats and investigate security incidents. And the last one is review audit reports. Review audit reports regularly to ensure compliance with regulatory requirements such as GDPR, HIPAA, PCI, DSS and SOX, and addresses any security findings or compliance violations. Our next question is, how do you optimize query performance in Azure SQL database? Your answer should be, to optimize query performance in Azure SQL database, you can use indexes. Create appropriate indexes to improve query performance by reducing the number of rows scanned and the time taken to retrieve data. Update statistics. Update statistics regularly to ensure the query optimizer and up-to-date information about the distribution of data and can generate efficient query execution plans. Use query storage. Enable query store to capture query performance metrics, identify regressions and force query plans to improve performance. Tune queries. Analyze query execution plans, identify efficient queries and optimize them by rewriting queries, adding hints or restructuring queries to improve performance. And the last one is use intelligent performance. Enable intelligent performance features such as automatic tuning and automatic indexing to automate performance optimization tasks and improve query performance based on machine learning algorithms and historical workload data. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe to our channel. Our next question is, what is the role of Azure SQL Database Elastic Pools and when would you choose this deployment options? Your answer should be Azure SQL Database Elastic Pools provide a cost-effective solution for managing and scaling multiple databases with varying and unpredictable workloads. Key points include resource sharing. Elastic Pool allows you to share compute and storage resources access across multiple databases within the same pool, optimizing resource utilization and reducing cost. Performance isolation. Each database in Elastic Pool gets its share of resources based on its performance needs, ensuring predictable performance and minimizing contention. And the last one is cost savings. Elastic Pools offers discounted pricing compared to provisioning individual databases, making them ideal for scenarios with multiple small to medium-sized databases or applications with bursty workloads. If you are preparing for any Microsoft-based certification, you can download the complete list of valid, tried, tested, current and updated question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Wishing you all the very best. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing interview question and answers for Microsoft Azure Database Administrator Associate DP-300. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. You can download the complete list of question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. The question is, what is the difference between Azure SQL Database, DTU-based and vCore-based purchasing models? Your answer should be DTU-based models. In this model, performance is measured in database transaction units, DTU, which represents a blended measure of CPU, memory and I/O resources. DTU-based purchasing is simpler and more suitable for predictable workloads. vCore-based model. In this model, you specify the number of virtual cores, vCores, and amount of memory for the database, allowing more granular control over resource allocation. vCore-based purchasing is recommended for mission-critical and high-performance workloads with variable resource demands. Our next question is, how do you perform point-in-time restore in Azure SQL database? Your answer should be, to perform point-in-time restore in Azure SQL database, first one is navigate to Azure portal. Go to the Azure portal and select the target database. Second, access point-in-time restore. In the database settings, select the point-in-time restore and specify the desired restore point within the retention period up to 35 days. Third, restore database. Start the restore operation, which creates a new database with the selected restore point. You can optionally overwrite an existing database with the restored data. The fourth one is validation. Validate the restore database to ensure data integrity and consistency with the desired point in time. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe to our channel. Our next question is, what is Azure SQL Database Serverless and when would you choose this service tier? Your answer should be, Azure SQL Database Serverless is a consumption-based pricing model that automatically scales compute resources based on workload demand. It is suitable for scenarios with unpredictable for intermittent usage patterns where cost optimization. Serverless minimizes cost by automatically pausing databases during periods of inactivity and scaling resources up and down based on workload demand. Intermittent workloads. Applications with irregular usage patterns, such as development and testing environments, benefit from serverless as it provides cost-effective resource allocation. Batch processing. Serverless is suitable for batch processing jobs that run periodically or at scheduled intervals, allowing resources to be provisioned only when needed. If you are preparing for any Microsoft-based certification, you can download the complete list of valid, tried, tested, current, and updated question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Wishing you all the very best. Thank you.